There's so much about that I resonate with. As I produce content for various things, and yeah, the amount of times where you get something and you get the reference, or you send it and you're proud of it, and they send it back with the notes of like, so we liked it, we really liked it. However, and you go, okay, I'm open to criticism. What's criticism? And you hear the criticism, and you go, I fundamentally disagree with you, but you're the client, so okay, fair enough.
Mm,
Again, it's that pride thing. It's that I'm proud enough to admit that this what I made for them wasn't what they wanted. They want
yeah.
something different.
Even
Now,
if it's better.
even if it's better, exactly. I mean, the best illustration I could ever make of that is I became a battle rap fan around 2015-16, and I remember showing people certain things by certain artists and rappers, and then it always annoyed me almost when you'd show them some of the most intricate shit you could imagine, and then they'd go mad for, like, with
Mum
all due respect,
jokes.
I love them both, but Marlo and fucking Shuffle T's battle against Fantastic, and you'd go, this is where you guys. I mean, it's really entertaining, but watch Arsenal versus Shotty Horror, please. Like, and hear these two go at it. I'm begging you. Nothing, and you
You,
go.
you...
I mean, guys, I think you missed. Did you not hear what he said? Listen, and but then you go, okay, fine. But there's levels, there's different palettes, there's different understandings, there's different appreciations. It's the same with any other piece of entertainment.
That's it, man. And that's a really good example as well, because my favorite battle rappers are, I would say, if like, there's things that I will say, but then my fingers do different things. So it's like I might say, oh, Lux is my favorite battle rapper. But if there's a Lux battle and Shuffle T and Marlo, I'm probably gonna click Shuffle T and Marlo first, right? So you kind of go, what? Yeah, I mean, yeah. Anyway, I'm not even gonna go into that. But yeah, that's like a lot of people, because who can you relate to?
Sure.
And one of the things as an artist as well, which is cool but also annoying, is you don't get to pick what people relate to and what connects with the people. So you can do all the work you want. So we can get a song and we go, yeah, this song's amazing, it's produced correctly, the mix is perfect, the master's perfect, the content around it is really cool. Yeah, it's a really good song. Cool. We're gonna get the right marketing team, we got the right PR team, we got the radio pluggers, everything is in place. We're gonna give it the biggest push, and we give it the biggest push, and it does what it's supposed to do as the push side, but then the people don't pick it up and run with it. And then you're like, oh, it just didn't connect. Like, you did all the stuff, but it didn't connect. Then there's other times where I would say my biggest songs are songs that I did nothing to promote. Didn't promote them at all. I just put them out and they just did what they did. Vision. Vision took me, I don't know, man, half an hour to make. Super light. Like, even the beat was nothing. I just, I like that. Sounds cool. Yeah, cool. Bang, track done. Right. I just needed something to end the album with, and I just wanted to say a few things. Cool. That got picked up straight away. Like, wait, what? That's the one that everyone goes for. I performed at a club and at a show, and I was running out of time, and I was like, oh, do you know what? I don't have time to do this last song. So peace, guys, everyone. And no, come on, man, do one more. All right, cool. So I did Vision, and then Skinny Man was there. He's like, bro, that's the song you weren't gonna do. That is hard, bro. You know what I mean? Like, songs like I think one of my first playlist placements was a song called 37. Again, 37 was just made. It was on my birthday. Had some free time. My missus was out. At the time I was doing a song every birthday. Let me just get this real quick. The beats were always really simple as well, because again, I had to do them quick. That's the song that just picked up, man. 36 Chamber. Again, these are the songs that I just did, and they just picked up. Man-Made Monster. Again, I put it out. Crickets. No one cared about it. I reposted it a year later. Everyone went crazy over it. Just connects at different times, man, and you don't get to choose when it does, which is cool and annoying, but it just is what it is.
Do you have an example of something then that you think would have hit differently if it had been released at a different time? Well, rather, either now or sort of a period after it was initially conceived. Is there anything that really stands out to you as, do you know what, man? In hindsight, if this had hit here, it would have really caught, because you're 100% right. Sometimes it can be just a case of bad timing where you go, for whatever reason, and it could just be something completely out of your hands, like the zeitgeist moves on, the something else comes up and just completely. I mean, fuck me, if COVID isn't something that's a palate wash, or actually kind of the converse. I mean, I don't know about you, but COVID was an opportunity to kind of broaden the palette a little bit. It was like, okay, well, what I'm used to isn't available. What else is there at the moment? And that was a real opportunity for people to really sample a lot of different stuff. Whether or not that translates to long-lasting changes and incorporations of different things, I'd like to think it would be. But is there an example of something that you think, do you know what, now would have been good, or just if it was just the timing just quite wasn't right in your mind at least?
Do you know what? I don't think it's a timing issue. I think sometimes it can be a timing issue on a bigger scale, but I think what it is like, it's almost like if it doesn't hit, it doesn't get above the noise, and
right.
And like far enough for everyone to grab it, it's just not the one.
It just
and
loses
I feel
oxygen. In effect, it just gets suffocated out with everyone gasping for air at the same time.
Yeah. So there's certain songs that I feel like on the right platform, and if people got it, they'd be like, oh, that's crazy. So like Blimey with Harry Shutter, like to me, that song should be massive because it's like it's just nuts. But again, it's just like it just didn't get where it's supposed to go. A lot of times I kind of feel to myself like, if I just uploaded my songs under a different name, not like a random name, but if I just put it up under like whoever the biggest artist, if I put my song up, if I put A Prophet in His Hometown and posted it as Dave, it would go crazy and everyone would be like, oh my god, this album's genius. But it's because it's like because I'm not Dave, it just doesn't get where it needs to get to. So I feel like that's almost a bigger problem. Songs like Mug, I always thought Mug is a really good song and a funny song, and it just probably needed a video to push it where it needed to get to. But I kind of have this fantasy about one day the viral moment hits, right, and all of a sudden I go from doing like, I don't know, a couple of thousand streams a day to, I don't know, 100,000, 200,000 streams a day. And I get to that point where I can start giving people old music, like, yo, what about this? And everyone goes, oh my God, that's crazy. And I'm like, I told you, bro. Like, I was trying to tell you before, but you just weren't listening, but it was always there. And I feel like it's just that, how do you get to the platforms, man? How do you get to the bigger platforms? And part of that as an artist is you got to figure that stuff out yourself, man. You got, going back to that guy who was like, oh, I feel like quitting. It's like, you need to figure that out, man. Like, that's part of the game. Like, you don't just get to make the music and it doesn't do what you want it to do, and then you go, oh okay, it just didn't do it. And that goes for me as well. I don't just get to go, oh, do you know what, man? It just, oh well. Nah, man, you got to figure it out. Like, if you want it, figure it out. Because in hindsight, I can see the places where if I had stuck with certain things, I'd be in certain places now. Like, if I had stuck with TikTok years ago, when I first got on it, then I'd have been in a much better place than I am now. But I was just like, nah, this ain't for me. Okay, you missed out. Like, there's stuff that you might not want to do, but how bad do you want the things that you want? And if you really want them, then you got to do the things you might not want to do. Like, it's all a balance. So yeah, man.